Hey, Peter, thanks so much for joining us today. Appreciate having you on.
It's my pleasure to be with you, Andy.
Yeah, so you've been working with us for how long? Well over a year, right? Maybe almost two?
It's been over a year, shortly over a year.
Okay, nice, right on. Well, tell us a little bit about what you do and how long you've been doing it for.
So I'm selling solar, residential solar in the greater New York City area. I've been doing it for 7 years. The last year and a half or 2 years now, I've been doing door to door.
Nice. And so tell me a little bit more about kind of what was your experience having to manage all angles of your job. Obviously, you're primarily a salesman, but after you sell that account, there's a lot of work that's involved. Tell me a little bit about that process and whether or not, and what that effect was on your life.
Absolutely. So I love talking to people. I love helping people go solar. I'm really not that great at the paperwork, the administration, the back office stuff, and it kind of slows me down a lot. So when I had to do that, I would get bogged down. It would really cost me a lot of time. I'm not good at multitasking, so I would have everything would grind to a halt, and I would have to block out time to one step by step try to get these accounts through from through permitting and dealing with the back office at my company. So it was a problem.
Yeah. And so it sounds like it was problematic. Was that stressful for you? Was it, tell us a little bit more of kind of like the emotional toll that took on you.
It definitely took a big emotional toll. It would slow me down, which would stress me out. It would take me away from selling, which would stress me out.
Mhm.
I really don't like doing that type of work. I'm really slow at it, so it would cause a lot of stress, and it definitely impacted my quality of life and my happiness.
Gotcha. And now tell us how that changed when you started working with our service and we paired you with one of our assistants.
So since I've been working with your service, the assistant has been taking that stuff off of my plate, which has been a big impact in terms of my quality of life, my level of stress, my ability to focus on what I'm good at. One example comes to mind. I was working on this actually was a referral, big, huge solar system, and pretty complicated project. They had moved in pretty recently. We sized the system a certain way. Then they got this massive new electric bill, and we had to resize the system. I work with a big company, and processing that type of change, for me at least, it seems like we have to go through a lot of hurdles. And it involves changing the usage and communicating with several different people in the back office. And the fact that the assistant was able to take that off my plate and take care of it quickly, so I didn't have to stop everything I was doing for a whole day and try to take care of that. And it was weighing on me because it was a big change, it was a big commission, it was an important customer. So that was massive. I still think about that, and I'm grateful for. And that was a big commission. And to be honest, I might have avoided doing that for a long time, and it might have
Wow.
even killed the project. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how much I hate doing that back office work and slowing down for a whole day. So I really do still remember that instance as one of the best examples of why the service is so valuable.
I love that. If you don't mind me asking, what was that commission? How
The
much you
commission was
paid?
around $15,000
A lot of money, man.
that I might have left on the table just because I hated doing that back office work. And
Wow.
sh-
Wow.
and the assistant took care of it super quickly.
Love to hear that. And so, what would you say to somebody who's maybe on the fence about investing in an assistant?
I would say that it's a game changer. It takes hours of quality time. It gives you hours of quality time back that you can spend selling or with your family. and it takes a huge amount of stress off of your back.
I love that. And yeah, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how it's benefited your work-life balance. So have you been able to spend more time with family and doing other things that you love?
Absolutely. I now am I'm building out a very sustainable, enjoyable daily routine, which involves spending the morning doing wellness, and then I have more time in the evening with the family, and then I can focus on knocking in the prime hours. Previously, I would have spent a lot of time in the morning and a lot of time in the evening doing back office stuff, which I'm really bad at. So that being taken off my plate has been a game changer, has really improved my work life balance, improved my quality of life, reduced my stress.
I love to hear that. And we also turned you on to a performance coach, a business performance coach. How's your experience been with that person?
That experience has been amazing. I am working with the performance coach, and he's somebody that has worked with top performers at my company and at other companies. So he is able to help me to adopt the best practices that others are using, and really, it's making a big difference in my business.
Love to hear that. Well, I'm glad we are able to help you not only with the assistant, but also with somewhat of a mentor to be able to help take your selling game and your business to the next level. Last question here is, what would you say to somebody who's thinking, this really sounds good, the assistance, but I think I can handle everything on my plate right now. Maybe I'll hold off.
Yeah, I would say give it a try, and you'll be amazed at how much it helps you to focus more on selling, and it really reduces your stress, gives you time back. It's been a game changer for me. I'm so glad that I'm using the service.
Awesome, Peter. Well, thank you so much, my friend. We're really happy to have been working with you for as long as we have, and we'll look forward to many good years to come.
Thank you.
Thanks. Amazing. One take. I thought you killed it.
Oh, thank you, man.
No, it was really good, and it's definitely really impactful for me being able to hear people's stories like yours, and knowing that we have been able to really help accomplish the things that you want to do, make your life easier, sell more, spend more time with your family. So it's also beyond just having a nice video to share with others. It's validating for me too. So thank you
Cool,
so much
man.
for that, Peter.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still in the beginning of my journey, but it's like I'm slow. I'm just, but I'm slow but steady. So
Yeah.
I'm putting together all the pieces. Your service, working with Alexander, dialing in my process, and so this year is looking like the breakout year.
Awesome. Love to hear that, Peter. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All righty. Bye.
Okay, bye.